Hello everyone, I'm your host Metal Horror Gamer, and I know I'm late on this, but after seeing some comments last night, I really wanted to talk about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. I basically just want to address my feelings on the game and address some of the stupid comments I've been seeing on YouTube. So first off, let me say, I am excited that we are finally getting a new entry into the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. It's been way too freaking long since we've had a new one. The last real entry was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, and that came out in 2008. So finally, 10 years later, we get an announcement of a new installment into the series. But I need to be honest about this. While I was excited to see the trailer and still feel excited to play it on the Switch, there is one thing that's bothering me. It's the choice of characters and the overall look of the game. And please note, I'm not talking about graphics. I'm not stupid enough to claim it looks worse than Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. That's just something said by idiotic, salty fanboys. Let's look at the roster of known playable characters so far. We have Black Widow, Captain America, Crystal, Drax, Falcon, Gamora, Groot, Iron Man, Hulk, Lockjaw, Nick Fury, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Thor, Vision, and Wolverine. Okay, so the first problem is that it's not a huge roster, but as far as we know, there could be more coming down the line. So I'm not going to complain about that. But what I will complain about is the focus on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, I get it. The MCU films are popular. I know this. But I've honestly been tired of these films for the last couple years. But I get why they are going this direction. But half the roster is Guardians of the Galaxy characters, which is a team and film I couldn't give two shits about. Also, I must mention, I don't like the design of the characters because they're looking more like their MCU counterparts than their comic counterparts. And I'm not a big fan of that, but most likely we will be seeing comic versions and costumes of these characters as unlockables. So it's not too much of a problem, but it's a small nitpick. I also couldn't care less about characters like Black Widow, Crystal, Falcon, Lockjaw. As of right now, the only characters I want to play as on this roster are Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Thor, and Wolverine. That's only 7 characters. As of right now, I am just not a fan of this roster. But if they add any of these characters that I'm going to list right now, I will be even more excited to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. We need the Fantastic Four. We also need Daredevil, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Storm, Gambit, Colossus, Cyclops, Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, Venom, The Punisher, Rogue, Black Panther, Blade, Magneto, Psylocke, Ant-Man, and Cable, just to name a few. If you add these to the roster, I think everyone will be much more happier. I get why they are going the MCU route, but for me it leads to a lacking roster in my opinion. If there is one thing that I was thankful to see in the trailer, that was Wolverine in his costume. From the start, the original game forced us to play as Logan for the most part. He looked more like the version from the X-Men films. Luckily, you could unlock his and all the other heroes' classic costumes, which seems to be the same here, because I saw a clip of Thor in his classic outfit, which is awesome. So overall, I'm excited and looking forward to playing this on the Nintendo Switch. And yes, I said Nintendo Switch, because it is exclusive to the Switch. And this is a problem for some people. Not myself, because I have every platform, but for people that are loyal to a specific console. I keep seeing comments like, why is this only for the Switch? It needs to come to PS4. The game sucks and that's why it's on the Switch. I'll wait to get a complete version on the other consoles. So, if I may, I'm going to reply to your comments. Number 1. Why is this only on the Switch? Well, that's because Nintendo is the one who put the money down to make this game possible. It would seem we are looking at the same situation that Bayonetta 2 was in not too long ago. Here we had a game that developers wanted to make, but no one was willing to publish it. Not Sony, not Microsoft, or any other third-party publishers. So Nintendo stepped in and said, we will publish it. Why not? Here we have a game that already has an established universe and characters, and we know fans want it. So let's make it possible for the game to see the light of day. Bayonetta 2, and let alone Bayonetta 3 that's coming out, wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Nintendo. This is the same thing with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Nobody wanted to make it or publish it, so Nintendo and Team Ninja stepped in. I saw a comment by some guy bitching that fans have been waiting for years, and now that it's finally coming out, it's an exclusive to Nintendo. He was blaming Marvel, Disney, and Nintendo. But I told him, if he wants to blame anyone, blame all the other third-party publishers. They didn't want it. So Nintendo paid for it, thus giving it the right to be exclusive. We have two options here. Either Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 never existing, or getting a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 that is a Nintendo exclusive. I'd much rather have the game than not at all. 2. It needs to come to the PS4. No, it doesn't. Sony didn't do anything for this game, so why should it be on their console? Can you believe some of these Sony fanboys? Seriously, they were laughing at Nintendo, Xbox, and PC gamers when it came to Spider-Man being an exclusive, but now here they are crying, whining, and bitching that this game isn't coming to the PS4. Like, seriously? Grow the fuck up. I didn't complain that Spider-Man was only on the PS4, even though I would have much rather played the game on PC or Xbox One. But Sony paid for it. They published it, so they had the right to make it exclusive. Done deal. Makes sense. Same with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Nintendo paid for it, thus making it exclusive. Why is this so hard to fucking grasp? 3. This game sucks, and that's why it's on the Switch. Here we have the last line of defense from pathetic fanboys, along with other stupid comments like, ew, it's on Nintendo, so it sucks. It's gonna be kiddie. Graphics look worse than the originals. Spider-Man on the PS4 is better. This game sucks, so it's going on a platform that sucks. Side note, how can the Switch suck when it's the fastest selling console of this generation? Seriously, get Sony's dick out your ass, you stupid fanboys. It's crazy to see how stupid some people are today. If you don't want to be left behind, get all the platforms. That's the way we have always done it. Stop being loyal to a specific piece of plastic. And for the kids that can't buy their own console yet, I'm sorry, but please shut up. I'm sorry you can only have one platform. But stop acting like yours is better because it's the only console your mom will buy for you. Seriously, you sound stupid, and you're going to realize it when you get older. And the last comment I want to address is, I'll wait to get a complete version on the other consoles. I'm sorry, if you haven't figured it out by now, then let me enlighten you. Again, that's not going to happen. Nintendo paid to make this game happen to begin with. It's gonna be an exclusive to Nintendo. This isn't a timed exclusive. If you want to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, you will need a Nintendo Switch. Get it? Good. I'm sorry if you don't have one, but that's just the way it goes. You're gonna have to get one if you want to play it. So overall, I'm happy that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 will finally exist, but the roster is lacking at this point. But it's still easily a day one buy for me, because I've been waiting for this game forever, or even a new X-Men Legends. When are we going to get these games? I love this type of gameplay, and I would love to see more, not just from Marvel, but DC again. Even DC kind of had a game like this on the Xbox with Justice League Heroes, which was great. Not as good as the Marvel games, but still very good. It being a Nintendo Switch exclusive doesn't bother me one bit, because I have the Nintendo Switch. Even if it was multi-platform, I would still get it on the Switch, so I could play the game on the go. That is the biggest benefit for the Switch, having all these console games on the go. But anyways, that's it for now. Let me know what you think about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 down in the comments. Are you excited for it? Do you have any concerns with the game and its roster? or are you just mad about it being exclusive? So that's it. I'm Metal Horror Gamer, and until next time, keep on gaming, gamers.